Hello, and welcome to another episode of SEC Clash. I'm your host, Justin Johnson. What a wild week of games, I gotta say. There were some close ones, and there was ones that we never thought was going to happen the way that it did. Let's go ahead and jump right into all these SEC games. First game that was Oklahoma and Temple. Yeah, Oklahoma just went out there and smacked them and said, yeah, you don't belong here. 42-3, just knocking them out. John Mateer looked good. Whole team was good. What can I say? But it's Temple. What can you say? Alabama versus Wisconsin. Look at that. Alabama going out there putting 38-14 on Wisconsin. Man, don't Ty Simpson look good. Hey, all the Ty Simpson haters, you got to stop. Because this guy is completing passes like crazy. And it just looks good. The rate is awesome. So he's killing it. He's doing good. And, hey, you can't say nothing else about this guy. No more. I don't want to hear no more Keelan Russell. Anyway, let's move on. Of course, Alabama putting them down. Beating down Wisconsin. They're missing their starting quarterback. This does it. I know everybody's like, well, Alabama's back. No, we still got to play Georgia. Yeah, that's what we got to look at there. Anyway, let's move on. Auburn versus South Alabama. Oh, yeah. Auburn told to the South Alabama came to Auburn, and Auburn ran them out. 31-15. Get out of here. We knew that was going to be a beat down. Bad beat down. Auburn looks good. I like Auburn. Let's go. Next. Missouri versus Louisiana. Hey, I told y'all, I like this Missouri team. They look good. People are laughing at me for it, but I like Missouri. I really do. Missouri beating them 52-10. Put a beat down on them raging Cajuns. That gets me every time. But yes, Missouri wins that one big, gets it done. Congratulations to Missouri. Next, this was the big one. Georgia versus Tennessee. Came out hot. I mean, put 21 up like that. Georgia had 7. Georgia clawed their way back up 24-21. Tennessee goes back up 28-24. Man, and then it was just back and forth. Until we got to the end of the game. Everybody, including me, thought Tennessee was about to win this game. It's field goal range. Now, I don't understand. What I would have done as Josh Heupel, I was sitting there watching that game, and I'm sitting there saying, at least take your running back or your quarterback and move over a few yards to the right to give your kicker a straight kick. Ooh, left him right there. Kick at an angle. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying, I don't like this. The guy looked like he was in panic mode already. The guy's over going to go, he looked like he was about to pass out. I was like, this ain't good. I was scared. I was like, he's going to miss it. He is. And boy, he went to kick it. He missed the mess out of it. Good Lord. You gave Kirby Smart another chance. That's where you messed up. Kirby Smart, you give him another chance. Oh, no. He going to get you. Overtime comes in. Tennessee goes out there, only able to get a field goal. And Georgia breaks off a big run, gets down at like the 4-yard line. And then they run it again and just get in there. I'm saying this, but I'm taking it from the coach of Georgia, Kirby Smart. Tennessee should have won that game. Tennessee should have won that game. You should have. If you could have, it was just, if I was Josh Heupel, I'd have told him, move over a few studs and take a knee, and we'll kick it. You had like 7 seconds on the clock. You had 2 more timeouts. It ain't going to take you but like 2 seconds to move over real quick and take a knee. You can kick it from right there. But anyway, Georgia won that. They clawed their way back up and made the win. They will be facing Alabama next. Oof, that's going to be a game. I'm dreading that, but it's going to be fun. Anyway, move on from that. Got what we're looking at. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. Texas and UTEP. Arch Manning has not looked good. I'm just going to say it. The hype that was out for this guy. I tried to tell people, hey man, don't count it yet. He ain't there yet. Oh man, he gonna win 40 national championships. He's gonna be the first round pick and he's gonna win a Heisman. Gonna be a first round pick for the draft. He's gonna win 1,900 Super Bowls. This guy barely beat UTEP. 27-10. He's underthrowing. He's overthrowing. He's throwing it everywhere besides where he needs to put it. Texas, I'd be worried. Change quarterback. I don't know about Arch. I don't. Maybe he'll get better. But in the 3 games I've seen him, underthrow, overthrow, overthrow every time. They beat UTEP 27-10, made it a match. A team you're supposed to go out there and put a whooping on. Just wasn't able to do it. Alcorn, Mississippi State and Alcorn. Yeah, Mississippi State said they don't exist because they beat them 63-0. Alcorn didn't even show up. Didn't even show up at all. I didn't see him there, did y'all? I didn't. It's bad. Mississippi State looking good. We're going to see further down the road, but I'm really liking Mississippi State. All right. Arkansas and Ole Miss. Now, I was wrong about this one, too. I said Arkansas was going to come here and win this game. Now, it was close. But Ole Miss did pull it out on you, 41-35. Congratulations to Ole Miss. They're still pulling out wins, even though they got all this mess going on. They still pulling out wins. Good job by them. They beat Arkansas. Ole Miss still looking good. All right, here's another big one. LSU versus Florida. It was tight. It was a good game. I liked watching it. LSU finally pulls away and gets to win 20-10, beating Florida. Now, I don't know if y'all watched Brian Kelly at the end with his press conference. But the reporters are on there and be like, hey, third down was bad, running the ball was bad, and he's out there giving them heck. Brian Kelly is tired of it. He said, we won. Get over it. We won. Who cares how bad it was? We won. We beat Florida. They got an SEC win. And quite frankly, I agree with him. They won. Leave them alone. A win is a win. I don't care how you look at it. They have stuff they can improve on. It's week 3. They're going to improve on more things. LSU still one of the top teams, I think. Next. Texas A&M and Notre Dame. Oh, I thought Texas A&M was doomed. I thought they were doomed. I'm sitting there, and that's the game. That's one of the games I really was into 100%. I did not want to click off it. But I seen it at first. It was starting to look bad. They blocked the kick blocked Texas A&M's kick, the punt. They get it, run it back for a touchdown. I'm like, oh my Lord, it's already bad. They get a couple of scores up, and then I'm like, oh my Lord. I believe in them, though. I believe in them. I've been saying all day go my off season that I am on Texas A&M train. And I was like, ooh, I might be wrong. But then, turn around. Le'Veon Moss. Dang, man. I like this guy. He had him a game. A game. Texas A&M finally comes back and claws her way back up by a point. 41-40. Congratulations to Texas A&M. I like it. Marcel Reed, not looking too great right there. Sorry. I don't know if it was the beginning of the game jitters for this team or what it was, but come out, won the game. All right. Next. Kentucky versus Eastern Michigan. It was kind of a dogfight. I know you see 48-23, but it wasn't great. Kentucky, yikes. That's all I have to say. It doesn't look great for Kentucky. You're the worst team in the SEC still. While Mississippi State was the worst and has elevated themselves, you have not. I don't even know. You're looking like you look like an out of conference team right now. And then the one that shocked me and a lot of other people, Vanderbilt in South Carolina. Lord have mercy. Vanderbilt puts a beat down on South Carolina, talking about 31-7. It was a bad beat down. Diego Pavia, he's the real deal. Looks like South Carolina, Lawrence Sellers ain't looking like it. Just maybe the hype wasn't there. Maybe that hype was false, because that was bad. It was really bad. Vanderbilt went out there and whooped your mess. Whooped you. Shane Beamer, that was bad. That was really bad, Shane. I don't know what happened, but it was bad. It seemed like they couldn't get nothing done on offense. Not at all. But anyway, that is all the games. That's the recap. That's my reaction to them. Oh, Lord. You know, we got a group of games that's going to be next week that's coming up. Let's go ahead and look at some of them. I got them right here. You got Arkansas versus Memphis. You got Tennessee versus UAB. You got Florida versus Miami. Good Lord, Miami looked good against South Florida. How about that? Everybody was on that South Florida train until Miami went in there and put a beat down on them. That was bad. So, Florida, you might be in trouble. South Carolina, Missouri, I'm going to want to watch that one. Missouri, I think they're going to win that game. I can tell you that for sure. You got Ole Miss versus Tulane. You got Auburn versus Oklahoma. You're going to want to watch that one. And you got Mississippi State versus Northern Illinois. That should be a beatdown. Vanderbilt versus Georgia State. You got LSU versus Southeastern Louisiana. And then you got Texas versus Sam Houston. All that is coming up next week. You got a few that got some bye weeks coming up, like Alabama and Georgia. They do until they meet back up in week 5. So, hey, you're gonna want to watch them. I'm gonna come out and do a predictions on all those games later this coming up week. Thank you guys for tuning in to SEC Clash. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the likes, comments, views. I love it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. Everything that y'all do. Trust me, I love it. Thank you for subscribing. Love it. Thank you very much. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of SEC Clash. Y'all have a good one.